One of the most disturbing and claustrophobic true stories in modern mystery is the disappearance of Brian Shaffer, a case that seems to defy both logic and surveillance. To this day, it remains one of the most baffling unsolved disappearances in the United States. In March 2006, Brian Shaffer was a 27-year-old medical student studying at Ohio State University. By all accounts, he was intelligent, outgoing, and had a promising future ahead of him. Spring break had just begun, and Brian decided to go out with friends to celebrate. That night, they headed to a popular college bar called the Ugly Tuna Saloona, located in Columbus, Ohio. The bar was lively and crowded, packed with students enjoying the start of their vacation. But what happened that night would turn an ordinary celebration into one of the most puzzling mysteries ever caught on camera. The layout of the bar, the Ugly Tuna Saloona, was located on the second floor of a commercial building. To reach the bar, customers had to ride a single set of escalators from the ground floor. At the top of the escalators was the entrance to the bar itself. Importantly, the entire area was monitored by security cameras. Anyone entering or leaving the bar would almost certainly be captured on video. There was also a service exit, but it led into a construction site filled with obstacles and debris. Navigating it in the dark would have been extremely difficult, and even that area had cameras covering the entrances. In other words, anyone leaving the bar should have been seen. The last known footage. At around 1:15 a.m., security cameras captured Brian standing outside the bar's entrance. He was talking casually with two women he had just met. Nothing about the footage appears unusual. Brian looks relaxed and normal, laughing and chatting like everyone else, enjoying the night. After a short conversation, the women walk away. Brian then turns, walks back through the entrance doors, and disappears inside the bar. This moment would become the last confirmed sighting of Brian Shaffer. About 45 minutes later, the bar closed at 2 a.m. Brian's friends waited outside near the escalators for him to come down with the rest of the crowd, but he never appeared. At first they assumed Brian must have left earlier without telling them or gone somewhere else after meeting someone at the bar. It didn't seem like a big deal at the time, but the next morning something strange happened. Brian never returned home. Even more alarming, he missed a scheduled flight he had planned to